Hello, I'm the Dewmelier. I'm here today to provide you with a Dew review so you can understand and pair today's Dew, Mountain Dew Live Wire. Starting off with the aesthetics, Live Wire is another older Dew that has gone through a somewhat of a rebranding and redesign in terms of its concept. The flavor itself is described as dew sparked with artificial orange flavor, and in terms of that, the concept itself is much more focused on a little bit of the spark. There is a bird that's halfway in my mind between a some sort of thunderbird and a phoenix. There's a lot of the focus of the orange motif color, but there is a lot of lightning and sparks shown throughout, as well as the orange slices themselves. Overall, I feel like the concept itself gets a little bit muddied, but the orange flavor is made present throughout the entirety of the can overall. So that is kind of where those things lie. Let's take a look at the color of the soda itself. Like with Code Red, this is a very strong base color. This is a very strong orange. It very clearly denotes exactly what you're going to be drinking here. It looks to be very clearly orange. So let's take a taste of this and see how that goes. Okay, yes, very clearly stands out with orange, less so much of the spark. In terms of the review itself, let's go through the aesthetics. I would say on a scale from 1 to 5, with 1 being flavor and 5 being concept, this is definitely more of a 2. This is very much more focused on the flavor. The concept becomes a little bit muddied in terms of trying to balance between orange and sparks, which doesn't quite mesh as well as you might hope that they would. In terms of flavor, I would say on a scale from 1 to 5, with 1 representing spark and 5 representing orange, this is definitely more of a 4. This is very much more orange. There's a bit of that energy. It's very strong and very refreshing. That gives that slight hint of spark. But overall, I think this is much more of a 4 in terms of between spark and orange. In terms of pairing, this is again a very solid flavor to just go off of. It's one flavor that stands on its own. In terms of that, it would go very well with other dishes that sit on one flavor that stand out on their own. In terms of that, I would say would work very well with a mac and cheese that has a very strong cheddar flavor. This would definitely be able to stand its own and complement that dish overall very well. Uh, and that's how things go with Mountain Dew Livewire.